Entertainment business is closing its doors for good Monday. G-Force, located inside the Bangor Mall, said on Facebook today that recent events set them back and they could not recover. While the owners did not specify, we reported that police responded in February to reported gunfire in the parking lot between G-Force and another business. No one was injured. The owner said a state official discovered soon after that the venue didn't have a special amusement permit. 1 month later, the Bangor City Council voted unanimously to grant that permit with conditions. The owner said at the time being forced to cut hours and events destroyed the business, and there was a very strong possibility they'd have to close. G-Force says they will try to keep the arcade open while they clear out.